I have diabetes.
Oh boy.
Hello, foodie beauties.
The one thing I'm thinking about is like one of those little game consoles with all the shit preloaded onto it.
Yeah, the boys would like that.
Hey there, Beezers. Want a direct message? This is going to be like
Holy filter, Batman!
Wowee. Look at that smooth skin.
Have you threatened to call? You haven't threatened to call the cops after all those Rickies.
Not yet.
That's impressive. No Dragon Ball. I'm sure we've had a movie reference. Almost new stream boss. Yes, politics. Yes, Eve. No club. Shelly anti-squee.
What? You're cheating.
2 videos,
What? No
but
way.
it's like the same day.
Yeah, she's given up on buttoning this one up. It's just a flannel shirt now.
So, it's gonna be a bit weird, I guess. Anyway, so this first video, I'm going to talk about a bit about my health update. I'm not gonna do a weight.
Not really Pasta Milf. They're way into Roblox and Minecraft and that shit.
Now, probably do that tomorrow. But I'm gonna take my blood sugar because I do have that monitor now, and I want to show you guys what my blood sugar is. And I have been taking my blood sugar. It's kind of a problem. Well, it is a problem, a big enough problem. So,
Oh, I gotta hear that again.
and I want to show you guys what my blood sugar is. And I have been taking my blood sugar. It's kind of a problem.
It's kind of a problem.
Ew.
I got it for fun, but it's kind of a problem.
She just got the blood sugar monitor because it was on sale. But now she's been checking her blood sugar. And then she titles the video, I have diabetes. Did you go to the doctor? Or are you just looking at the blood sugar test strip and giving yourself a diagnosis?
Well, as we'll see in this video, it is bad. It is like bad.
Okay.
No, it is a problem.
I think normal range
I
is.
have no idea, yeah.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, normal range is under 100, and she's like mid 300s.
Oh my.
I don't know what that means, but it's bad.
A big enough problem. So, let me get to that first.
But she got Temu blood test strips. They were on sale for $11.
No.
So who knows if any of this things even work. I mean, you'd think if normal is 100 and she's 300, she'd probably be dead. So
I have no idea.
So I have my kit.
Oh, 400 is diabetic cone.
okay.
Put my lancet in. I won't show the blood part, don't worry. Get one of my strips here. Now I did eat maybe like an hour and a half, maybe an hour.
Normal is 70 to 120. Okay.
Hour and a half ago, so it's not going to be like a fasting blood sugar.
So she ate hour to hour and a half ago.
But even my fasting blood sugar is like pretty high. So we're ready to go. I'm such a baby with the finger picking. I hate it. It startles me, just like getting your ears pierced.
That can't be good.
316.
Look how happy she is about it.
Is she going to go to the doctor?
Okay, so part of me has to wonder, is any of this a distraction from the Rager?
Maybe.
You're bullying a sick woman on the internet.
It very well might be.
It's really high from what I gather.
You're just
I'm not
making fun of me because I have diabetes.
used to the MGDL. Usually it's MMOL.
The putting on the hijab didn't stop the hate.
Yeah.
She thought it would. Because when she first put the hijab on, it was, well, you can't talk poorly about me because I'm a Muslim. And that's Muslimophobic or whatever this shit is. So
when
now
I was
it's
in
going to be, I'm diabetesophobic if you talk about me.
I had that machine.
And they're gonna say, like, she comes in with this, they're gonna go, you gotta start taking some medicine, diet, exercise.
Yeah, and she's going to not do any of that.
Yeah. She'll take whatever it is, but she won't diet, won't exercise, none of it.
So
She won't
my blood
change her eating habits at all.
sugars have rocketed in not that long of a time. time period.
Your weight has also rocketed in not that long of a time period. Those two things might go together.
You know,
Google says anything above 250 should be a trip to the ER.
I'm not taking care of my health. I mean, it's not rocket science. I mean, you know, anyone with eyes can see that I'm not taking very good care of my health. Struggling with
Nice job, Havasu Mom.
Eating habits and lack of exercise, and all that stuff. So 316, when I fast and wake up, I take my blood sugar, it was 230, around that. So which is still high. It should be like I think around 100 if I'm not mistaken.
Why are you out of breath talking about this?
For her to be like, well, I think it should be around 100 if I'm not mistaken. Wouldn't you be like going on Google to figure out, is this good? What should I be at? Wouldn't you be looking this up to be like, well, I think it might be around about, I don't know, maybe.
Yeah.
Like, why are you guessing at this? Wouldn't you be concerned and finding out?
So I have a blood pressure cuff.
Mm-hmm.
I have high blood pressure. It's like 140 over 90, but my doctor thought that was too high. She's like, take it once a week, see where you're at. And so I got one of them things. And I do it, and I set my arm down, and it reads out, it's 170 over 100. I'm like, that's really fucking high. I do it again, it's at like 180 over 110. I'm like, what the fuck? Then I read the instructions. I was doing it wrong.
Oh, well.
My arm was bent, and I had the cup on backwards, so it was reading the other side, like the tricep, instead of where the artery should be.
Huh. And then when you put it on right, did it change?
It was 139 over 80 something,
oh.
So normal.
Weird.
And I'm like, so this is shit you can do at home.
Mm-hmm.
And you can control it. You diet, exercise, you do all that shit. She's not going to do any of that.
Mm-mm.
So I went to see a doctor here about it. You know, I told Salah my blood sugar is pretty high, and he said, I'll take you to a doctor tomorrow whenever I took my blood sugar for the first time. It was like 369 when I took it that night. It was after a day of not eating very well. And so I told the doctor about my problem.
But I felt like such an asshole because I was taking it wrong.
Yeah.
Because, you know, you're supposed to have your arm straight. I didn't even read the instructions. I didn't even try to. And I had it, and my arm was bent like I'm sitting down.
My blood pressure is also high. So before I go on any medications, I just want to give it an...
It also depends on the size of the arm. I've got pretty big arms, and it's just whatever was there, so I don't know.
Honest try for now with diet and exercise, which they did say is the main thing that will help if I reduce some weight. Reduce weight, watch what I eat. Of course, they say limit carbs, which I understand now, process, like limiting the sugar, because I have a problem regulating sugar now. So I need to really limit that in my body, at least until I can get this under control. And then I'm going to go back.
If you're a man, you're too busy to read directions. Would have saved me a lot of fucking heartache. A woman at 400 pounds or more, 5'1", sits doing nothing, eats vast amount of food on a regular basis, doesn't exercise at all, eats nothing but high-fat, sugar, sodium foods. She should not be surprised by those levels. I'm not. I don't know what you'd expect.
Right.
In a month's time. And if
Thank you, Liz. I appreciate it.
my blood sugars are still out of whack.
Oh, shit. I haven't been keeping up with any of this. I'm so sorry. 1, 2, 3. Up to 3. Boop, boop. There we go.
I'll have to go on medication. So I'm really, really wanting to give it, try harder than I've ever tried in my life. I don't think I've ever really tried super hard, because when it gets...
Jeff, that's what I usually do. Ignore directions, make it up as you go. Be a man. But I'm looking at the cuff, and I'm like, why does the thing on the back of my arm say artery? And then
tell me.
I like look over, and it said this end down. I had it on upside. It was all bad.
It gets really hard, which it really is. I just give up. I just give up. I panic. I listen to the urges, and I just don't give it enough of a try. And I'm getting up there in age. I'm 39. I could be living a very active, happier life.
Yeah, Foodie, you're 40.
Right.
There's nothing stopping you from being active, doing stuff. You're not old. Like,
no.
You're 10, at least 10 to 15 years away from being, I'm too old to do something.
Right.
Healthier, health is
I'm 30. I am in the best shape of my life.
You are very good.
I am stronger than I ever, maybe not quite where I was when I did a cycle right after high school, but I am as strong as I've ever been. I am in the best shape of my life at 30. Nothing is stopping you.
Dragon Mama says 369. How is she not dead yet? She should know that it's not just sugars she should watch, but the carbs.
Carbs are that I have a huge.
Right, because your body turns carbs into sugar, right?
Yeah.
Thank you, Dragon Mama.
Sure. You can't enjoy life if you're not healthy. I mean, my trip to Thailand was awesome, but it could have been so much more awesome if I felt well. I don't feel well. I feel like I have no energy. I feel like I'm 80 years old. Let's face it, I probably really physically have the physical capabilities. Some even 80-year-olds even have more of physical.
My mom was 81 when she broke her hip. When she was moving and grooving before she got sick and all that shit, circles around Chantal. She was up, she was moving, she was playing with the kids, she was doing all that shit at 81.
Mm-hmm.
She had stupid feet and she broke her hip, and then all downhill from there. But yeah, Chantal, I would guess late 80s, maybe 90s with your physicality.
Mm-hmm.
I would see the shit in people when I worked at the nursing home that would get out of breath walking around.
Physical capabilities.
They also had oxygen taped to their face. They looked like Junior Soprano.
And I'm not being hard on myself. I'm just actually being really realistic that that's how I feel. And it's a lot worse than it's ever been, feelings wise. So I don't know what the heck I'm going to do. I mean, I'm probably just going to do this list here.
That's just a screenshot.
Screenshot of Google.
Yeah. And you even said something. Like, when I lost all that weight, past 2 years, lost a lot of weight. The most weight ever.
Uh-huh.
My mood has improved vastly. I'm way more energetic. My libido is through the fucking roof. And I just am overall happier. Just do the thing, man.
Yeah, but those first 3 on that list she doesn't have the care to do that. She's like, I know I'm unhealthy. I don't like the way I feel, but she's not going to get up and exercise regularly. She's not going to change eating the shit that she wants to eat. And losing weight to her would be like letting the haters win. She's not going to do that.
How much weight did you lose? I was at my fattest. I was between 330 and 340, and I'm just kind of bouncing between 250 and 260 right now. You do the math on that one. But a lot. I bet your joints feel better. No, I think the damage there is pretty much done.
Weight. I need to be consistent with light exercise, even if it's just walking in the evening, because that will get cardiovascular.
You should hear me when I wake up. It sounds like someone just popping bubble wrap. I put my shirt on, my elbow and my shoulders pop. I stand up, my knees pop. I stretch, my back cracks in like 9 places.
System going, metabolism going. It's just healthy. It's not going to be the number one culprit for weight loss right now. I understand that, because I need to start with my diet. I need to cut out all of the bad things, and it's just really bad how I eat. So I haven't really been ordering out really all that much compared to how I used to, but I have been cooking a lot of things at home. Like, if I don't order out, I'm all day cooking things, like,
even if you order out, you can order something healthy, not a family size portion of rice and horse shit. Like, you don't, it's not like there aren't healthy options to order out.
In sarcastic, I have a family history of arthritis and rheumatoid, so I'm sure that's coming down the pipeline too. So someone in the chat just said something. Libido through the roof. I'm happy for you, Shelly.
Oh, yeah. I'm exhausted.
Oh, that's what I was going to say. You can get a salad from Wendy's.
Right. She could order out and get healthy options.
It's Olivia the Kennedy situation. But like, you can get it. You can do it. It's not great, but it's still a fucking salad.
I'm going to make a cobbler. I'm going to make cookies. I'm going to make poutine. I find ways to get to the bad food, and even if it takes more effort. So I need to start, and I need to really, really, really put effort into it. And when the going gets tough, I just...
Right here, so she's making this video saying she's really going to put effort into it. So in a video or two from now, when she is eating complete trash and people in her comments are telling her you're not supposed to be eating this, she's going to get super offended and angry because everybody's just hating on her.
Livy.
Livy, stop it.
You just have to get through it. Lifestyle changes for the better are so difficult, you know. But with sugar readings this high, I don't even know what that is in MMOL, maybe 16 or something like that. That's really up what it was when I was like 400 pounds. And the last time I weighed myself not long ago, I was 350
I know he did,
or
Livy.
360. So I'm gonna weigh myself tomorrow morning.
Hilarious.
Film that. I'm not doing this for any other reason than to
How am I the one in trouble?
just be transparent.
Reminding
with
me
myself
about that
mostly and just
moment of
get
PTSD.
better, you know. And I want to have some kind of online support system. I want everyone who's struggling as well to come together and try to do this, you know. And I say that, but I'm afraid that I'll let people down. But there's not really much more option for failure at this point. I mean, my health
Take her wrench.
No.
No.
She keeps her wrench.
is not good. You know,
She's a good girl, and she's married to a bum. God.
she can never look at a Kennedy the same way.
sleep apnea. I use a CPAP machine. I have high blood pressure. I have diabetes.
You leave my precious wrench alone.
Yeah, see? Like that.
Okay.
Wait, did she say she's 362? Like that's what she weighs? Sarcastic Jay, did I miss that?
Oh, we're talking about other shit. She financed that car for 6 years. Will she be around to see the title?
Salad, well. She'll have to transfer it to his name, hopefully.
Yeah. Get that
Or maybe it's in his name, probably.
That's more like.
I just have to get through it. Lifestyle changes for the better are so difficult, you know. But with sugar readings this high, I don't even know what that is in MMOL, maybe 16 or something like that. That's really up
She
what it was.
says she's 350, 360. No,
When I was
wait,
like
pull up that picture.
I will. Hold on.
100 pounds. And the last time I weighed myself not long ago, I was 350 or 360.
360.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So this was her at 365 in Canada, and this is her probably 10 pounds ago in Kuwait.
Uh-huh.
So she's saying that she weighs less than this picture on the left by up to 15 pounds.
Uh-huh. No.
When she looks 15 pounds heavier than the picture on the right.
Yes. If that's 365, she's at least 450 now. At least.
I would say at a minimum 430. At an absolute minimum.
Maybe at an absolute minimum. If all the weight just went to her front. But it's in her shoulders.
It's in her shoulders, it's in her face, her legs, arms.
It's all around. Like her legs might have stayed the same, maybe. But like the round of the body.
The body is round.
And the head even is so much wider.
So you would say the body is round?
The body is round. There's no way that she is 20 pounds less. Because we remember her getting on the scale and telling us how much she weighed in Canada all the time.
Food for thought from Dell on Earth. Oh, for you, this was a reply to Yabba. She's not an LB under 450. I'll stop that.
So I'm gonna weigh myself tomorrow morning. Film
Maybe
that.
she's not doing the conversions properly on the scale, so she's, you know,
You got to remove 20 here for the taxes.
like maybe on that scale it says 350, but it's in some different weigh system. I don't know how weigh systems work and numbers and things.
It's pretty much just grams.
So if the scale there was in some other weighing system, and it
I don't think they're doing stone.
Whatever it is, if it said 350, what would that actually be in pounds? Maybe she's not. Maybe she thinks it's in pounds.
I'm not doing this for any other reason than to just
Are we trying to Price is Right her? 1 pound, Bob.
be transparent with myself mostly.
Have her
and
go to
just
the thing at the amusement parks where they have to guess your weight or you win a stuffy, and then they make you get on the giant scale.
get better, you know. And I want to have some kind of online support system. I want everyone who's struggling as well to come together and
Oh, she's trying to do a fucking It's Overeaters Anonymous.
Yeah, we all have to do it together, or I can't.
And that's blaming the audience in the future.
Try to do this, you know? And I say that, but I'm afraid that I'll let people down. But there's not really much more option for failure at this point. I mean, my health is not good. You know, I have sleep apnea. I use a CPAP machine. I have high blood pressure. I have diabetes. You know, I was in denial so long about that, like, because I thought, I'm pre-diabetic, I'm not going to become diabetic. I don't know why I was in such denial that I would ever get diabetes. Like,
why?
Yeah.
That seems like a very weird thing to just deny.
That would never happen to me, even though I have all of the signs of someone who has it, not me.
Exactly.
I don't know. I really don't know how my brain works with that, but that's how it is. You know, I have depression, anxiety, I have
How is it not bothering you how ultra filtered she is? Because I'm reading chat.
all these things. I just
Well, we noticed it at the beginning.
Yeah,
We did not notice it.
It looks like a pastel painting.
reverse. And exercise can
No.
also help with depression and anxiety as well. So they say it takes 21 days, right, to build good habits if you're consistent. So that's what I just need to do.
Whipped cream face. Ay. I don't think I even counted cults. We're at 20. 20 awoos on the train.
Woo!
This has been going on for 2 hours. We got 20 awoos on the train. I think this is one of the longest trains we've had in a long time.
It is. It's a good train.
If nothing else, that's all I'm going to do. It's just like a daily video diary of how I'm doing, maybe like vlog style, what I'm going to eat. I don't even know. I don't even want to really eat because I look at my
No, 350 pounds.
my stomach. I look at the flesh.
That's what I was thinking. If it was 350 kg, what would it be in pounds?
Like 800.
Yeah, so no, okay.
On my body, the
that's
fat
not the
amount of
problem.
fat I
She's
have.
just lying.
I have a lot of energy storage that I could be using for fuel. I don't feel like I want to put more calories in my body. I mean, I have so many
Uh-oh, Sam's plotting.
already, you know? Anyway,
Uh-oh.
I want to give my body a chance to break down some of that and use it.
It's not happening, though.
Anyway, if you guys
Doesn't
have
sound
any
like she wants to
suggestions,
do it at all.
because I know a lot of you have been through things and a lot of you have been successful. So share your ideas with me. I really need the help. And be, you know, as long as you're polite and constructive, I have no problem with you leaving feedback, you know, never.
Now, let's see if the comments are deleted and only nice.
Research the carnivore diet. High blood sugar. Definitely 400 comments, so a lot more than usual.
Mm-hmm.
A lot more than usual. Usually she's up to 120 because she just deletes everything.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
You know, it could have something to do with those 68 candy bars.
Maybe that entire thing of Pop Pops. The 70 pack of Pop Pops.
Pop.
So that's my story right now. I have another video I'm going to put out. It's going to be a what I eat in a day video. I've been journaling.
Her breathing is making me super anxious.
Kind of like a food journal to show you guys and myself, because I don't do this often.
Eve is so fat. She just fell asleep in the hallway, laying facing the room so she could get up quick if snacks appear.
Mm-hmm.
A full day of how I eat, so I can really see visually.
Wait, you've never made a what I eaten in a day?
What I'm doing, you know, what I'm putting in my mouth, what's contributing to these health issues, and I'm sure it's just overeating bad things. So, but I want to see. So I'm going to do this whole day, and then tomorrow we're going to...
Is the diabetes in the room with us right now?
She's going to do one day of healthy eating. So we're going to do this day, and then we'll see what happens.
Get going, kicking our butts into gear. So, yeah, stay tuned for that video. I'm going to show you
what everybody else needs to kick their butts into gear because of your diabetes, ma'am.
Yeah,
we're going to kick our butts into gear. We don't all have diabetes.
My butt's been in gear.
Today.
Be quiet! Shut up! Be quiet!
I've been watching you, Miss Sin, for about 2.5 years, and you two are hilarious. Do you still have the bunnies, Miss Sin? No, they got out of the house somehow. I don't know how that happened.
I do have the bunnies.
Yeah, she does have
They're the goodest little buns.
I always forget that they're there.
Because they're in their own little room, and I'm the only one who goes in there.
Thank you, Havasumam. I appreciate the kind words and the 5 buckaroos.
go from there. Anyway, guys, I thank you so much for listening. I know it's like, here we go again, and I don't blame people, but I guess time will tell, you know? I'm really gonna really try, because those blood sugar levels are really scary. My blood pressure is scary. I don't want to go on medication for life, and if I can avoid it,
she's consulting Dr. Howard, Dr. Fine, Dr. Howard.
You know, reversing these things with a healthy lifestyle or making them manageable, I will love that. So, yalla. See you guys.
Yalla.
Yeah, is this a Yalla situation?
Uh-huh.
Is this a Yalla situation,
It's
really?
a mashallah or hamdallah situation.
Yeah, it's a whatever the prayer for hope is.
Yeah.